This is the Northwest Comic Show. Hey, I'm Casey Okupi, and we're doing the Northwest Comic Talks. Today's show, what we talk about here is geeky pop culture type things, and we talk with awesome people about those things. And today, the people are, for example, right now we have AnnMare and Shawn. So, yeah. And AnnMare and Shawn, they're part of an organization, a company that's called Corrosive Comics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Okay. So, what's the company about? What's Corrosive Comics like?
Well, it's a comic book studio. We've created a few titles that have received some distribution. It's not just comics. I mean, it's all creator owned and, kind of a small press situation.
Cool.
Self-published. We've had some sponsorship. We've contracted with some companies to publish comic books. These days, we're exploring a lot of different artwork and medias. So doing a lot more prints and custom work,
Yeah.
commissions, things like that. So we still kind of do the Comic-Con scene, but not as much anymore. Looking for the next comic book to be doing. I mean, all this stuff is on our website. You can kind of see all the artwork, different titles we've done.
Awesome. What kind of comics do you like to do, specifically?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't really dig superhero comics, or at least doing them myself. I read stuff like The Goon or Chew. I'm starting to get into Walking Dead. I've enjoyed those books a lot more than superhero books.
Sure.
So I like to read them. I like to draw them. One of the last books I did was about some trick-or-treaters that went to different houses on Halloween, but it was actually monsters serving out the candy, and weird hilarity ensues. It was a 24-hour comic.
Yeah, I remember that. I like that one. Yeah.
Well, we published it, and now that's our latest printed book. I kind of fine-tuned it George Lucas style years later and put it to print.
Yeah, I like the images in there. So what do you use to do all your art with, for example? Just curious.
I'm pretty basic. I mean, I use a lot of just hard pencils, and then more like what they would be called like micron pens to ink it. I don't really ink digitally. I've started to dabble in coloring digitally, but I'm more of a black and white artist. AnnMare does a lot more color by hand and also in Photoshop.
Cool.
Her stuff's way better.
Oh, her stuff's better than yours?
Colored, finished product, definitely.
I totally agree.
That's why he made me do he's like, you want to do the cover? Yeah, the cover will be in color. You should do that. So, yeah.
Well, no, actually, I like both of your stuff. Like, and so, comics and everything, I'm just curious, what kind of comics are your preference? What style?
More simple, fun, goofy looking things where you can, like, if it's someone's face, and it's okay if it's a little distorted and all weird or whatever, but it's also like really pretty, and I'm a girl.
Oh.
So
you like something distorted that's also pretty.
Yeah.
That's kind of
complex.
Like
it's like you can make someone really fat and jiggly, or just you can have like throw in some monsters, but still look fun.
But still make them look pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, so then
good.
lots of colors, lots of pretty colors.
What's an example of that? Like, what's a good artist for reference?
For reference, besides Lisa Frank. No, just kidding. I don't know.
I've seen some of your stuff. It's like demon monsters, but at the same time, these are pretty demon monster women and stuff. Yeah.
I don't know. Preference for someone like me.
You put her on the spot, man.
I know.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble later.
You're in so much trouble.
So what's the weirdest thing that you've did anything on? Like, because I know you
Well, you should be asking her that.
Oh, maybe
She's a tattoo artist, so.
Oh, no, maybe
what
I
have you?
shouldn't.
The weirdest thing you've done something on? I mean, that might be
Yeah, maybe I don't
pretty
know.
good.
But you've done skateboards and things too, right?
Yeah. In the in the process of finishing a project up, a series of skate decks that are driven to female skaters. So it's
cool.
a series called Boy Crusher, and working with somebody on that, getting those printed on boards.
Okay. So you draw and design a piece of art, and then it gets printed onto a board through some skateboard printing machine?
Right. I just
don't know.
submit.
I'm asking.
I make the bombs go up where they fall. Not my job.
Oh, nice. So you just design an image,
Right.
and then you're like, now just put it on.
They're gonna
the
figure
wall.
out how it should be sized and placed on the board. I've seen some preliminary finished product, and it's different how they figure out. They have to account for the trucks that go on the board.
Sure.
And best way to display it. So
Okay. What conventions have you been to?
we have
you-
done WonderCon in San Francisco. We've done Emerald City quite a few times. Portland Comic Book Show, SatCon in Sacramento, California, and we're about to do Rose City and Northwest Comics Fest.
Northwest Comic Fest.
We did do Cherry City last year.
We did do Cherry City last year, yeah.
Cool.
The inaugural.
All right. Why are people going to see you at the Cherry City one again? Or?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we'll be there.
Okay. And Northwest Comic Fest?
We'll probably
Exciting.
we do a commission art there. I usually have my watercolors set up as well.
Okay.
And I'll even have frames, so that I can just stick them in frames and ship
Oh,
them
that's
off.
nice
Yeah,
of you.
I know.
They leave out with a frame.
A frame,
Yeah.
right?
Framed
Who
work.
does that?
No, that's,
Yeah,
you're a nice person.
thank you.
Yeah.
I try.
Well,
Yeah, we
what's
should-
cool is they're all original pieces too. It's all the actual little painting.
That is crazy.
I'm peddling prints and every other guy there, but she's like giving out real artwork that took her. She's
and
super
that's what
quick
makes
at it.
her a real artist and
Right.
No.
I'm more of a FedEx Kinko's push buttons run
very
copies
commercial.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible. I don't know how you guys work together. But. No, that's awesome. I mean, everyone does it that way. Not everyone does it that way.
Mhm.
So, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe we could look at some of your art now, if we may. Oh, look, there's one right there.
Hey, that's mine.
Yeah.
So that is Daenerys from the Game of Thrones. I did a little fan art right there, and that's with Prismacolors and Micron pens.
Prismacolors.
Pencils.
Coloring
Okay,
pencils.
Oh, here's one
yeah.
right here.
It's the same thing. Guardians of the Galaxy, if you guys haven't seen it, you have to see that movie. It's amazing.
That's an interesting look with Rocket. Like, I don't know, I think you have a lot more original style than some of the stuff that I've...
I think on this one she kind of front loaded us when she was talking about what she likes to see, because it's pretty but it's distorted, right?
Yeah,
It's that different look
exactly.
on Rocket.
There we go. We got an example here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's weird is a lot of times I see Groot all like pokey and scratchy and everything, and then Rocket
Beefcake
a little
and-
smoothed out,
Yeah.
kind of. But it's like reversed. You see the three-dimensionality on his nose versus... Anyway, it's cool.
Thank you. And that is the Lady Joker. So those are with Copic markers
Okay.
and the Micron pens.
Yeah, that looks really awesome. Really finished Lady Joker. Yeah, and that's not... Oh, and here we go. Here's
This was
one of
Shawn's.
Shawn's.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fan art as well. Vote for me or I'll kill you.
It's
Pretty
intimidating.
straightforward.
Yeah. It's,
That I actually did use Photoshop to color. So that was
Okay.
all drawn by hand, inked by hand, and then scanned.
Yeah, I could see like the Liechtenstein-esque dots or something on the
I
top.
love
I don't.
that stuff. I love
Me too.
halftones. Yeah, I use it a lot.
Yeah, I like it too. And then
That's the little fan art for The Walking Dead. It's the Winnebago Dead, because in the first, 2 seasons,
yeah,
that Winnebago just wouldn't
Dale and
play ball.
You actually started drawing that at a con, right?
Yeah, I started drawing that at Emerald City like a few years ago. Yeah.
Well, this is really well done work. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. No, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I take
he's
it that huh? What?
You seem so surprised. Oh, yes.
Well, I've seen a lot of your work, and I just want to say those are good. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Those.
Please, yeah, I can take it.
No, actually,
you need to be motivated to do better, Casey.
Yeah, do a better job.
I'm
What's
so
the matter with
intimidated to be at Northwest Comics Fest.
Well,
with
we
garbage.
want people at the highest level only.
Right.
And you
So we're
are,
in.
Yeah, you're welcome
Okay.
to be there. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you get to be there for sure. Yeah, and I've seen some of your more recent stuff. People should take a look, if they get a chance to see some of your other stuff in other places, because you did some really cool, like, what is it, Garbage Pail-esque
Tenacious
type work.
D. Yeah.
I loved that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Tenacious D.
Yeah, so people should seek you out someday, maybe when they get an opportunity at the festivals and different things, and just look at what you got. It's cool stuff.
That'd be cool.
Well, let me see. What else do you have? Any projects that we can look forward to? New comics?
Not yet. Actually, we kind of took a break from that for a little while. I work full time, and was a very, very busy tattoo artist. So we feel like we could get a lot of work done if we needed to, if we had that direction. What we're kind of looking for is a writer. At one time, Corrosive was more of a collaboration of more folks. But life happens. Other people have moved on, done different things. So we're kind of without a writer. And last year at Cherry City Comic Con, I did make a few connections with a few folks here locally in Salem. So it would be cool to continue to talk to folks and see what ideas they have and just find that right fit.
So you want to draw something that, you want to draw, if we're not really into spaceships or whatever, then, we probably want to avoid a story that's like that, because we're like, don't want to draw a spaceship over and over and over. No, I'm just saying.
Oh, man.
The long crosswords,
Down
okay.
with spaceships. Just
No.
want to say that publicly.
Yeah.
Enough with the spaceships, everyone.
No, we love Guardians. I mean, look, we're doing
Yeah,
the...
but you just have to think of, like, if we're going to draw a book and they're going to be in that one place, that means you're going to have to draw that over and over and over again, that room with all the buttons and stuff.
You want it to look
Really
good. We're no
depressing.
Brett, that guy, Pariah, that stuff's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He does some, what I didn't realize is he uses these ink pens and this ink that he really likes, and I thought it was like painted, but no, he does painting effects with an ink.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, cool. Okay, well, now I think people are probably gonna bug the heck out of you because you just went, I'm looking for writing.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
We're open.
good job.
Yeah. So we'll take down that Craigslist ad.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you better. Yeah. We
Just kidding about
have
the Craigslist.
now, in addition to you nice folks, we have a comedian named Will Gibbons. So, Will, we're going to take a look and see if you got anything to tell us.
I do have some or many things to tell you. For instance, God created this earth in 6 days, and then rested on the 7th. My mom and dad created me in 9 months, so clearly I am a big deal. Yeah, so comedy, I am dedicated. I did, in fact, get 6th at 105 comedians at a competition called 2014's Last Comedian Standing. You would hear applause right there. Yeah, that's a big accomplishment for someone who's, 20, 21. So some people say I'm 10 years ahead of everyone else. I don't know if that's true or not. But if you're not paying attention to me, I acknowledge that. And yeah, I did a guest set in McMinnville, and the host was, I'm one of Salem's favorites. Come out to Capital City Theater, which is across from the grand, massive Phoenix of Hotel, and and the sushi place, which is like, on its back, pretty much. If the theater had a human body. And it's important to smile and laugh while you do your set. You might or might not hear random laughs here and there because my transition is speaking of, and speaking of, yeah, and I keep this mustache for comedy, and it has given me compliments on the audience's point of view. Like people think, it's a B word. I'm not gonna say it. But I'm not that. Even though I have a mustache, I'm not that. So yeah, I am. Gonna put this away here and go towards the couch.
Alright, cool. There's a microphone right here. Let me. Oh, you gotta stand up now. Here we go. Put that on. Yep. There you go. So, what do you got going on? Any shows coming up?
Yeah, I will have a show at the 50 in West Salem.
Awesome.
I will have, I'm doing a festival. Some homeless guy heard of my set.
Cool.
Because Ray McMillan.
Oh, here, let me get it.
You're a
Yeah.
funny guy. Yeah.
Ray McMillan, he's the guy who puts on the the open mics here. He introduced me like I'm from LA, and that got a homeless guy's attention.
Nice.
And and his cousin does it like a record thing, and so he's gonna send in one of my recent videos, and
A homeless guy's gonna send in one of your recent videos?
yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you have an interesting style. Who influenced? You got any influences?
Well, recently I just got called the White Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, I could see that.
I
agree.
Yeah. The one-liner Stephen Wright.
Yeah, the one-liner Stephen Wright.
Yeah.
Huh.
I just heard them laugh.
I know they should have a mic in there. Record themselves. Yeah.
They're recording the canned laughter.
Nice.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, no, it's beautiful comedy.
what's it like around here doing comedy in the Salem, Portland, Kaiser, like that whole?
First of all, this is where I was born and grew up, so
It's a good place,
one
good
reason.
people.
And good people, nice
Yeah.
people. Too many nice people. There should be some angry.
Too many. Yeah, we got too many good
Yeah.
people here. It's
Yeah, we
horrible.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we need to change a negative into a positive. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is, and I just want to keep doing it for as long as I live. And
Okay.
and I enjoy doing it in Eugene as well.
Yeah. Well, where's
And,
the tough crowds?
Tough crowds? Probably Portland.
That's
some
what I
places.
Yeah.
Um,
Lighten up, Portland.
yeah. Funhouse, Brody Theater, Harvey's, stuff like that.
Cool. Harvey's.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you've did some open mic at Harvey's or yeah?
No, I did I did Funhouse, and I tried to do Helium, but that's randomized. You get 20 people write their name down, and then
Oh right.
at a certain time they draw it, and it's randomized. So I didn't really like to go to that open mic. So I just went to Funhouse, and then figured, Salem's opening one, so I'll just do that.
So where's the best crowds? Salem or?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Salem or Portland, of course, and then Eugene. They're gonna have obviously really good crowds.
Yeah.
And we're trying to, grow stand-up comedy here, and because laughing is a medicine. People go there to
It's a good
laugh.
call.
And
Yeah.
I'm
It
just
is a
trying
medicine.
trying to grow it. I was born and raised in Salem, so I'm trying to grow stand-up comedy here. And I hosted at the Liberty Spirit, and not many people were there, but I still made $16. But that's
Cool.
That's an example of what we're trying to do to grow stand-up here, and just like any other kind of art.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. There's some amazing comedians in the Salem area. There are, like, if there was a competition, I think we'd give everyone a run for their money big time, because I know the talent in Salem is massive.
Yeah, everyone's different, unique. They have their own style. It's amazing how. I'm not going to go into negative stuff what I've talked about with other people, but because we keep it positive. However,
No, I love negativity too.
yeah.
Well, for the basis of this, I think, staying positive might get a little bit further.
Good call, you guys.
Yeah,
Let's just
compelling
keep it
point.
positive.
That honey and bee thing versus.
Sure.
Yeah?
No, I'm glad you're keeping me on track. I like this. We'll keep it positive.
He's about to hear the
Yeah.
dirt.
Yeah. You can say that for after
We're
the
gonna make
show.
it juicy. It was gonna be a juicy show.
Juicy dirt.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, no. I mean, no one's gonna be watching this anyways.
Yeah,
so.
no. There's no chance.
Right. Yeah. So
It's
all this is
impossible.
meaningless. Yeah.
We're wasting our.
Meaningful and meaningless at the same time.
Yeah, it's both.
It's like
No, it feels good. Yeah.
While I'm on stage, if people ignore me, if people don't like me, that's like the best feeling. It's like, like, oh wow, you hate me. That's great.
Then you can just say whatever you want.
You
Then
say
at
whatever
that
you
point.
want. It's just like,
Well,
this guy hates me. That's awesome.
I did some of the open mics over there myself a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I just get so much going on that I kind of.
No, you're different. I love that style. That's just like,
Oh, it was. Yeah.
like in between. Everyone's telling stories. I'm like a one-liner. You're like in between.
I'm in between.
You do stand-up comedy?
Leave me alone.
I didn't even know you were funny. That's awesome.
I like that. That's why I'm getting so far. Thank you. That's
Now,
awesome.
No, you did a couple
where
months,
are
Let's all
we?
do it.
Where are we able to see you here in Salem? Now we should point out we know you. We've seen
Yeah.
you before.
You've
We're
seen me
like,
perform?
I've
Yeah.
seen you do some karaoke.
Oh
Uh-oh.
yes.
Priceless.
Windjammer.
Yeah, you were doing
Come
like
see
this
me at
little-
Windjammer
you
as
were-
well.
you
Yeah,
were
that
doing
is the
this
place
thing.
to
I
see
don't even know
this
what
guy.
this was, but it was hilarious. I actually recorded
It
you because I'm
reminded
like,
me
what
of
is this
Andy
guy
Kaufman.
doing?
It was
Oh
straight
my
up
gosh.
just random. I'm having a drink. I'm just enjoying a good time. This guy gets up there and just starts busting, like yelling. Like I'm like, he's drunk. He's not drunk.
No.
He's
This
just, he's
No.
just acting a fool up there, and it was hilarious.
That's who he is.
Oh, that
yeah.
was great.
This guy's dancing this fast. He has a big. I don't know.
We should all go to your house after
Yeah.
all this and party.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
Friday night.
We'll do anything. We can do anything we
Yeah,
want.
Friday night in Salem.
Yeah.
To be exact.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a
we're-
crazy
we're,
character.
Yeah, I was definitely not like this in high school. I've changed character a lot throughout my life, and trying to keep it consistent as possible. But I believe that if you have a goal, a dream, that you should just go for it.
You should do it. Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have all those goals
You know.
and dreams and things, and
Like
they just do something else.
lead the life that you want to live.
Yeah, I
Things
think
just
I
got
agree
dark.
with that.
It's serious, but
Yeah.
yeah, no,
No, I agree completely. That's why I'm doing
I mean, if
weird things right now.
if people don't like your humor, them.
Yeah,
I mean, you just, whatever.
Yeah.
they're not. They don't
You know?
have to be the demographic
My
you're
bleep
trying to
for
appeal
tonight.
to.
Yeah.
You're trying to appeal to the ones that like what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are definitely entitled to their own opinions. So if you don't like what I'm saying, then
Yeah.
I acknowledge that because it's a great thing to. Yeah.
I only like most of what you say.
I stopped listening like a minute ago.
Yeah, see,
Sweet.
that is
That's
so.
fair.
It's a beautiful thing and fair. And
We should
Totally-
acknowledge that.
totally, to the moon and back. Like in the future, we're going to see a lot of people go to the moon.
That's a good point.
And flying cars.
This
Look
is
at
all
that. Look at that.
inspirational.
We're a little behind
Yeah.
schedule on that.
We're
right?
way behind.
We're
Yeah.
yeah.
If movies have taught us anything.
Yeah,
We
Like
are
we
way
have
behind
jetpacks.
schedule.
We have robots that are going to do things for us. And
I'll just say it. It's a little soapbox thing, but all the corporations are buying all the plans and everything, and they're just not letting us do cool stuff. They're just hiding it all away.
It's the end game.
I don't like them. Huh?
Not at all, not one bit.
There you go.
Yeah. What's the end game?
Yeah.
Just to keep it, they got to make it more profitable and get rid of everything else until it's gone, and then finally release it when it's at its peak profitability.
Now see, we can tell that story with animals.
Yeah.
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 Elephants.
that's
'cause I swam with
humanized
elephants before.
animals
Yeah.
That's the next
in a
comic.
comic book.
Yeah. We figured out the next comic.
No, I swam with elephants in Thailand before. So.
I didn't know that. There was no way I would ever have known that.
Yeah.
You swam with them.
Swam with
Are they buoyant?
them. They are flamboyant.
Right.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Buoyancy is, okay.
They have a lot of water displacement, so you'd think they'd be able to figure something out.
Yeah, they would, woo.
Yeah. They're big.
Gigantic.
Yeah.
Biggest you've seen, huh?
You know, and that's like you're swimming in the pool with a bunch of
biggest
kids, and you know they're peeing in there, right? And now these elephants are peeing in there. That's like a
Where?
5-gallon drum of pee that you're amidst. You know?
No,
He didn't say swimming
your head
in a
above
swimming
water.
pool that kids and elephants are all in at
that's
the
just
same
too sexy
time.
and dangerous. Yeah.
All right, it's getting out of control. I'm glad it's that time
PG.
to wrap. No, that's
Kids.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean,
fine.
urine happens.
Kids
we're
know
good.
what pee is, right, kids?
Yeah.
You know what pee is.
All right, we're
Smells like
wrapping.
peanuts. Yeah.
We're wrapping up now.
Like
It's the end of the show, clearly because of the time. And I want to thank you guys for being on. We're gonna take a minute on camera now. Shake out all the giggles, right, everyone? Shake them all out. Ridiculous people. All right. Well, here.
Thank
you
you,
for
Casey.
coming.
us, Casey.
Thanks for being here. All right.
Thank you so much.
And well, until next time.
Till
That's it.
next time.
The cameras are on.
This is the Northwest Comic Show.
Brought to you by Northwest Comic Fest on August 15th and 16th of 2015 in the Salem Convention Center.
Northwest Comic Talks on April 23rd, 2015 at Cinnabar. The Willamette Valley Collectors Market, May 31st, 2015, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
The Northwest Comic Show is also brought to you by the Soup Shack. And the word delicious, and the word soup, and the word sandwiches.